Our last book that we were doing for vocabulary was called Too Many Tamales. Now might be a good time to pause the video and try to think of a summary of what happened in Too Many Tamales. You might even do a retell where you think about the characters, the setting, and the beginning, middle, and end of the story. And when you come back, I'll tell you what my summary is. In Too Many Tamales, Maria was making tamales with her mother. She loved trying on her mother's ring, and so when she put it on, she was still making tamales. After the tamales were finished, she noticed that the ring was gone from her finger. She thought it was in the tamales. So she and her cousins ate every single tamale to try to find the ring, and no one found it. Later, at the Christmas party, Maria went to tell her mom what had happened, and she noticed the ring was on her mom's finger still. So her mom was very thankful that she was going to be truthful and tell her what had happened, but everything was actually fine. So we learned a couple vocab words with this book. The first one we learned was delicious, and they talked about how delicious the tamales were. Delicious. Delicious means it's very pleasant to taste or to smell. Something can smell delicious even if you haven't tasted it yet. So which picture do you think represents delicious out of these two? I would say this one, the delicious muffins. So we will put those two together. Delicious. Very pleasant to taste or smell. The next word we learned was disappear. When something disappears, you cannot see it or find it. Disappear. And what had disappeared in the story was the ring. Which picture do you think represents disappear? It's this picture. The boy is trying to use his markers, and one of them is totally gone. He doesn't know where it is. It has disappeared. So I will put this one with this picture. The next word we're going to learn is tag along. Tag along. Tag is an easy word. We can sound out t-a-g and along. Along. The word long is in there. Tag along. To tag along means that you follow someone or go somewhere with them. So which picture do you think shows tag along? I think it's this one. Tag along. Who is tagging along in this picture, and what do you think they're doing? I think the little boy is tagging along with maybe his cousins or his sister or some friends. He's going along with them. Tag along means you follow someone or go somewhere with them. And the last one, I think you guys know this really well already. This is truthful. Truthful. If you are truthful, you tell the truth. You do not lie. And this picture, the last one I have, represents that. The boy drew on the wall, yikes, and he is saying that he did it. He's not trying to lie or make something up. He's just saying the truth. He's being truthful. So I would like you to get your journal out, and I don't have a vocabulary foursquare for you, but you could make your own by drawing 4 squares on your picture, and then you can draw something that represents each of these words. And below on your journal, you can do a sentence for each one. So it's really good practice to try to use these words in a sentence. And if you want, you can tell your moms and dads how we do vocabulary words. If you use those words today or tomorrow in a regular sentence, or you find it in your reading, you could put a tally next to it to show that you saw it or that you used the word. So if you say something about being truthful today, put a tally next to the word truthful in your journal. Good luck. I hope that you guys use those words a lot today and tomorrow.